Good day, ladies and gents. I'm Enasia Colón Sr. and this is the EC Show coming to you from sunny South Florida. On my left is Jacob Maxwell Friedman. This is a full EJ production in association with Jeremy Torres and the boys here at the Performing Arts Center in Coral Springs. The show is fully sponsored by KD Power Greens, our urban farm microgreens company that I own with my kids. Make sure you visit kdpowergreens.com. The episode is powered by Ignite Social. Ashley Oliver does an amazing job with all of our social media stuff. And get all of your EC Respect merch at enasiacolon.com. ENASIACOLON.com. Jordan 2.0 is also in the house. Appreciate you for coming through. What's going on, man?
How are you?
Good. No complaints. You can see we're a little bit in a different area. The reason why is because sometimes the Performing Arts Center, shout out to them, they do an amazing job of accommodating us and putting us on stage. But sometimes we have to get booted because there's other events that they have that have to be on there. And that's totally understandable. That's an agreement that we ended up knowing when we signed up to be here. So sometimes, and this is a dope spot. It's the first time we're in here.
Screen in the background's not as big, but...
Nah, it's not as big, but
we'll deal.
Shout out to Jeremy and the boys. They put this all together for us. The lighting is absolutely excellent. There's enough room for everybody to be in here and talk and conversate or whatever it may be. Shout out to Enasia. Enasia scored a goal the other day, even though they got trounced by TCU. They're kind of on the wrong direction right now. I don't know what the hell's going on. That's above my pay grade. I don't necessarily have anything to do with that. I don't worry about that part. I just kind of like keep her motivated, keep her saying, hey, listen, stay positive, go score, go assist, go, have some type of impact on the game. She's not trash.
What's her record?
No defense.
Huh?
What's their record?
No defense.
They're like 7-5-3 or something like that or whatever.
Yeah.
No, but they've literally all their 5 losses are in conference. Like it's crazy. Like,
They go to UCF, tied 1-1. Then what's the next game? Like 4-0.
I don't know what happened. What happened is they went to UCF, tied 1-1. They went to West Virginia. They played in West Virginia at home. They lost 2-1, which is it was a toss-up game. It could have went either way. And then they win 3-1 against Cincinnati, and then they capitulated after that. 4-1 loss, 4-0 loss, 5-1 loss. Like, the last 3 games, they've given up 13 goals. They've given up 9 goals all season leading up to that, and they give up 13 goals in the past 3 games.
It's good transition right into the Padres, just like the Padres.
Zero
runs.
Sounds like the Cowboys, though.
Like
0 touchdowns, 0 touchdowns.
Well, here's the
touchdowns.
thing. That shit is contagious, right? With anything. In any sport, if somebody's cold, then majority of the people are also going to be cold. Like, if your star is cold, what happens is just a domino effect. You know what I'm saying? And if you guys get hot, everybody gets hot all at the same time. So, Padres were feeling themselves. Tatis was the hottest hitter on the planet.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Interesting.
Los Angeles Dodgers came along and said, have a nice day.
Beep, 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 beep.
Yeah.
Vegas.
I don't know about all that.
Vegas.
So for people that don't know, Jake thinks every sport is rigged except hockey.
No. But here's the thing. It was looking kind of odd at that 5th game of the Dodgers series because the Padres were like, it was like they wanted to hit the ball, but they were like,
Listen, it's all good. I hope Ohtani wins the World Series, but the Padres did not score.
So here's my thing.
Both games.
So here's my thing to break it down to you. In baseball, because that's what we're talking about right now, you think it's rigged for Ohtani or whatever to be on stage, whatever. I get it. I understand. I respect that. There's no way in God's green earth, no way, that in this rigged environment that he's claiming that they call up and they say, put the New York Mets in this. There's no chance in hell whatsoever. None.
Yeah.
So they're not part of anything that, like, anybody's playing.
I'm not discrediting the Mets.
Because we literally are getting off by the skin of our teeth. 3-run homer to send the Brewers home, right? Then we do what we do to the Phillies.
No, the Mets fit the storyline. It's the Padres that don't.
Truthfully, I'm rooting for the Mets.
Bro, the funniest thing are
Marlins
Phillies fans. They're like, oh my god, guys, Vegas had the spreadsheet against the Phillies this whole time. I'm like, no, you suck. Please, stop it.
I'm rooting for the Mets. Do I think they beat the Dodgers?
Probably not.
Probably not, but I'm rooting for them.
So here's the thing. So game 1, if you didn't tune in, game 1 was a disaster. We lost 9-0. There was no chance. I knew we were going to get whopped. There's no, like, the Dodgers are at home, whatever, this, that, third. We have to fly from New York over there, this, whatever. Game 2. Game 2 was almost like they gave us a game and we just had to take it. Going back home and getting a 1-1 split, I'm perfectly okay with that.
How does it go? 2-2?
No, it's 2-3-2.
Yeah. That's pretty cool.
Which is, I thought it was 2-2-1.
So as a Mets fan, how many do you have to win at home?
All of them.
You have to win 2.
All of
You're
them.
not going to win
two.
all of them.
All of them.
You have to
All of
You're
them.
talking.
And I'll explain. Stop.
Here's
Hold
realistic.
on.
You need to win 2 of the 3.
Wait. I'll explain why. The Dodgers are a very good fucking team. The Dodgers are really, really good. There's no denying that. Like if you hate on the Dodgers, something's wrong with you. You just don't enjoy the sport. Like, you know what I'm saying? But for me, the environment, the atmosphere, all of that, you have to take full advantage of that. You have to win those games at home. You have to defend home. If you lose one, okay, no problem. 3-2, going back to LA. You already showed to LA that you could beat LA and LA. You have a chance. You know what I'm saying? But you can't. You have to literally put your foot on their throat. You won the last game. You have the momentum. Come out firing game 3. Beat them at home. Get the crowd going. Everybody's gonna be excited. Oh my God, grimace, this, that, third, whatever. You got to use that to your advantage. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and here's the thing, and a great statistic. I love the fact that in baseball, there's a game within a game. So EJ, I've taught my son, which has been passed down to me, the game within the game. So while we're watching the game, EJ knows where the ball should be thrown based off who's batting and the counts. And it's amazing to be able to share that with my son and hear him say it from what I taught him, and him knowing, yo, that needs to be a slider away. Yo, that needs to be a fastball high. That needs to be a pitch down low. Like, all of that is enjoyable. So when I'm watching the chess match between us and Ohtani and Betts and Freeman and Muncy, it's like, yo, go at him. Like, it pisses me off. And I know you've seen it, 2.0. When they went to Ohtani and they gave him like a 4-pitch unofficial walk, yo, I was upset. I'm like, yo, what are you doing? Pitch to him. Be competitive. If he hits a home run, so what? He hit a home run. It's a solo shot.
Thing is those certain at bats change the entire series, and you don't really want that.
No. Of course. I mean, listen, the kid is all world. Do they OD with the Ohtani is 6 batters away? Yeah, they OD with that a little bit, no doubt. But look, he's the biggest name as he's on the screen as we speak. He's the biggest name in all of baseball. He's absolutely extraordinary. He's a goddamn unicorn, which what he does hasn't been done in our lifetime. We haven't seen it.
Honest to God, I'd much rather them talk about Ohtani than like Bronny James. So
no, of course,
more power to
But
him.
here's the
don't
thing,
disagree with you.
Ohtani's about to become the LeBron James of the baseball community.
No. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Wait, pause. He will be like, say the Dodgers aren't even hitting and the Mets are hitting, right?
Yeah.
They'll be like, Ohtani 5 batters away when you guys come back.
Are you listening to what I'm saying, or are you paying attention to your phone? I said that like 2 minutes ago.
But I'm saying, bro.
So anyway,
he's becoming LeBron James of baseball.
No. Ohtani is separate. Ohtani is Ohtani. There is no LeBron James of baseball. Ohtani is Ohtani. Period.
Basically, the only difference is one's been to a Diddy party, one hasn't.
Who's to sit there? You don't know that. Maybe Ohtani's on those tapes too.
You're right.
Allegedly, yeah, right. Allegedly, maybe he's on those tapes too. But no, the guy's out of this world. The things that he does is, I mean, first off, to me, he's extraordinarily large for an Asian. That's the first thing. He's like huge, right?
Yeah, big guy.
He can hit. He can pitch. He can run. Like the guy's exceptional. He's like an athlete that you make in a test tube.
For sure.
Period. He literally was designed in a lab. That's how good he is. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. But I'm rooting for my Mets. Obviously, I want to see my boys do good. I want to see them succeed. I want to see them move forward. We got Severino on the mound. EJ, they got Buehler pitching for them, right? It's Severino versus Buehler in Game 3. Game 4 is Quintana. I don't know who they're pitching Game 4.
They're other Asian.
Bro, Quintana's going to throw a perfect game one of these days and fucking rip off the shirt. It's going to be a respect shirt.
Shout out to him. We appreciate him wearing a respect shirt. Jose Quintana does support us, and we're thankful and appreciative for that. Shout out to my man Andy Motor for that plug. The thing that I do want to talk about real quick about the Mets game is that Kodai Senga did get, like, he didn't get shelled, but he just didn't have it Game 1.
Dog.
And I'm okay with him not having it Game 1. I can't have him not have it in Game 5. Like, you know what I'm saying? So now that you saw that he didn't have it in Game 1, you literally say, okay, Game 5, we're going to throw him out there. We'll see what he can do. If not, Peterson's up immediately.
Is that the ace?
Yeah, I mean,
Kodai Senga is the.
he just didn't
well, it's
have
Manai. Manai is
He
the
just
ace.
didn't have it. He just didn't have it.
Manaya.
He didn't have it. Manaya pitched extremely well yesterday.
Shook out Ohtani
Extremely
twice.
well. The Yankees won. The Yankees won. Stanton is heating up. He's really, really locked in. Judge can't buy a hit for the life of him. The Guardians, I can't stand calling them that, dude. I really can't. I'm just being politically correct. To me, they will always be the Cleveland Indians. To me, they will always, always, always be the Cleveland Indians.
Sure, you saw what he said in the group chat earlier. It was with Rick Vaughn.
Yeah, that's exactly what it should be. It should be the Cleveland Indians. I don't see any problem with that. But the Yankees beat up on them. What was the final score? I think it was 4-1 or 4-2.
Don't even know.
4-2, I think it was. Yeah, 4-2.
2-5.
Oh, 5-2. Sorry, 5-2. And then last night was a debacle by my Jets losing to the Buffalo Bills.
horrible.
But we totally redeemed ourselves by trading for Devontae Adams. And this is something I've said on this show a million times. And we are fans of the McAfee Show. And shout out to Pat and the boys. They do an amazing job on their podcast. Pat gets it. Pat understands about being the content. He is the content. So when he has a guest on, the guest now, him and the guest, it's a vibe. So it's like, it's not what you normally see on other sports shows or whatever. He's more laid back. He talks about vitamins, this, that, and the third. He acts a fool on game day. Things. He's a personality. When he's interviewing Rodgers, he's interviewing Aaron Rodgers, and in the background walks Devon. That doesn't happen on ESPN.
No.
It doesn't. That would not happen on any other show. So when you are being the content, that's exactly what I mean. Be the content. My man right here, the Jewish dreidel, Jake Feingold, is the content. 2.0 is the content. EJ is the content. Enasia is the content. Joe Budo is the content with his show, and I apologize in advance. Make sure you guys follow that as well. That's what I mean by being the content. We do talk about other people because it's subject matter that we all end up watching, seeing, doing, whatever it may be.
But it's us.
But it's us.
For sure.
It's us. It's the way we talk about it, the way we describe it, the way we articulate it. Because on the Instagram or on our social media platforms, when I put up stuff that has to do with our stories and what we're involved in and what we're doing, it gets more interaction, more comments, more things than anything else. When I just talk about what every other channel is talking about, that's the less engagement we get.
For sure.
Period. Like, I could put up week 4 picks or week 5 picks, and it'll be like, dead, done. But if I sit there and I say something about how you and LeVar were talking about the red rifle or whatever it may be going back and forth, everybody's talking about it. Everybody's talking about it. Everybody's talking about it. EJ, who won week, what was it, week 5?
Definitely me. Week 6.
Is that
Definitely
verified?
Me.
Did you?
No, it's not verified. Because
Definitely me.
I haven't watched the show yet.
Hey, we'll just run
Okay.
the clip. I'll watch it on the way home. I definitely win.
I think he did.
But
I think
both
he,
of you are now saying that you won. So.
I think he did win.
He can't lace my boots in this right now. I won. Okay, let's relax.
So what does that go? Since we've been counting,
I won.
1 week to me, LeVar crushed us 12-4
So
1
you
week.
get a full week for...
Whoa, me and you have tied 1 week. So
Yeah, and me and you tied 1 week as well, so...
Okay, so 1 week for me, 1 week for you. Wait, 2 weeks for me, 2 weeks for you. Because if it's a tie, we both won.
I only
Not,
tied
wait, how
one
many
time.
weeks have you won?
I only tied once.
So you have 1, you have 2, I have 1. LeVar has 1. Joe has like negative.
I won a week.
Mm-mm-mm. You have 2, because if you tie, there's no tiebreaker. So
Oh yeah, you're right.
we got the right ones corrected. So Joe's in last place?
Yeah, he's got to be. I don't think he's won.
No, he hasn't even come close.
I won.
Trash.
When?
Recently.
Did he?
I can't
You're
verify.
the one in charge.
No.
Bro, I can only remember yesterday. Like,
This guy's
you
the
want
one
me
in
to-
charge.
Hey, he's gonna put.
He makes an excellent
Yo.
spreadsheet, red, green, it's
Yo.
all cool.
I have
And
the
Literally, after I send the screenshot to you guys, it goes in the trash can like it's deleted.
god.
Bro, as soon as he sends a screenshot and then he deletes it, LeVar will send his pics.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. Okay, look, let me explain something to you, and I need everybody to understand this. I'm extremely thankful for everybody that allows me their time here to be able to do this and what we do.
We're not
and be
going to
involved.
defend that he has a job, right?
No. That's not what I'm saying.
Okay.
LeVar has a farm of children. Like, he has 3 little boys. They're all under the age of like 5. Like, listen, trust me, LeVar is not missing the picks out of like being disrespectful. He's missing the picks because he don't have enough arms to deal with the little critters that he has to deal with. Like, you know what I'm saying?
EJ, you think I should let him in?
Of course. He has to be in. He's an EC show
He
originator.
doesn't have to be.
There's
but
no-
It depends. If he
Jake,
sends his picks
listen to
on Friday,
There's
He's
no-
just gonna be on time.
There's
right?
no.
Yeah, he's got-
That's fine. Hold him to that.
It's like when Joe sent the pics the other day.
It don't count.
Yeah, not
No,
a
of
shit.
course.
Like I wasn't even.
But Joe's not out of it. He's still part of it. His pictures don't count.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Sure.
So the reason why I'm saying this is because
He had a
LeVon, Cameron didn't, Crate, Clarence, Marcus Mack, you know, they are the foundation of why this happened. So this doesn't exist without them. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we don't have a show. We wouldn't even be doing any of this. Now, of course, time has gone on, and, you know, eventually maybe time goes on with you later on, if you end up going to Tampa with your situation or whatever, you know, still, you'll be involved in some way, shape, or form, but you will be...
I'm gonna be buzzing in, bro.
Hopefully, right? Hopefully we'll have Jeremy make sure that he can FaceTime or whatever it may
100%,
be,
bro.
and we'll have you on the back
We
screen.
have to get that set up.
I mean, we can figure it out. I mean, here's the thing, and not for nothing. Eventually, I do want to be doing this, and I don't know how much longer I'm going to be doing this to where I'm only shooting one show at a time. This area, if it's available, I would like to be shooting on stage, and then I would like to be doing something else in here as well to be able to create double content, to be able to get things moving. There's other things, like there's certain subject matter that obviously my friend right here loves to talk about that I don't necessarily address that he could be able to talk about, and he could talk, and
He could have a huge show.
That's what I'm saying. So
Huge.
there's certain things that you can discuss, and there's certain things that we can create, that we can be in charge of, or whatever it may be. But it's just, you know what? At the end of the day, we have to just do it. We have to put everything in motion. That's pretty much about it. Before the show had started, you had mentioned something to me, and I said leave it for the show.
I can't remember, but I do remember what I said, but I can't remember what the subject was.
See, this is why I get pissed off. This is why every time we do the show,
What were you talking
Jets,
Jets?
maybe. Was it about the
Yeah,
Jets?
it was the Jets.
no,
Wasn't
but we did talk about the Jets.
They already reconstructed his contract. I just got the thing.
Whose?
Devontae.
What did they do?
He was supposed to get $11 million this year. He's only getting $3 million, and they're gonna talk about there's already 2 years added onto his contract.
I don't care.
So basically, what that means is Rodgers going to stay longer because it's like a package deal.
But 2 more years. He's already staying for this year and 2 years after this year, and 2 more years on top of that. He's not staying 5 more years.
How old
in the
is
NFL.
he now?
Rodgers is 41 in December.
I had him.
I think like 31 or something.
I mean, he is wide receiver 1.
Yes.
Period.
Yes.
That was what we were talking about. Wide receiver one.
Him, Justin Jefferson. I don't even really want to put Jamar Chase up there because sometimes T. Higgins looks better than Jamar Chase.
Yeah.
So, Justin Jefferson and Devontae Adams are 1A wide receivers. Period.
Are we forgetting about CD Lamb? Like, I'm just making sure.
No, because CeeDee Lamb looks mediocre if Dak doesn't get him the ball.
He's still 1A.
He's still
He's
one.
1.
I-
I don't think he's 1A. Tyreek Hill
I think
is 1A.
our views of wide receiver 1 are completely different.
Maybe yours.
Yeah, my view of wide receiver 1 is the CD Lamb. Like, he's going to be the one regardless if he gets a 0 catches.
No, but we're saying 1A. 1A is above
Like the
that.
best of the best. Like I'm talking.
1A
best
is
of the
above
best.
that. 1A is double coverage, triple coverage every game. Where's this guy?
Ah.
You get Justin
Hill,
Jefferson, you
you
get
get
Hill,
Hill,
and you
CD,
get and Devontae
Tyreek
Adams.
Hill,
And Devontae Adams.
You wouldn't put
Justin
CD
Jefferson,
And Devontae Adams.
Devontae Adams. Who else?
Are you doubling CeeDee Lamb? No. That's why CeeDee Lamb gets what he gets. Because you're not doubling him.
But when you double him,
That's
he
true.
still does what he does.
Scheme wise, yes, I don't disagree, but look what Detroit did to him.
Is
He didn't do anything against Detroit.
Is Amon Ron?
I think-
Is Amon Ron up there?
No, he's part of a system in my opinion. But he's really good. I'm not taking away from him. He's really good. He's earned his keep. But for me, he's part of a system because in all actuality, that kid, what's his name? Williams? Jameson Williams is just he's really freaking good.
Yeah. Wilson's got to be like a 1B then.
Yes. Agreed.
He was a 1A before Devontae.
Here's the thing.
No, he wasn't a 1A. He was their 1A.
The Jets is my team. The reason why Wilson's a 1B is size. Nothing else. He is fully capable of doing everything else. This kid is this on the field.
Yeah.
Like
But here's the
his
thing, he
pads, his shoulder pads, his uniform look like just sucking him in. He's tiny.
But when
weighs less
he-
than Joe.
He does?
Yeah, it's got to be.
He's
Bro,
tiny.
he
He's like a
juked
stick.
someone. He juked someone last night, and like he went through 2 defenders. He like perfectly slipped through. 'cause
It's
of
crazy
Ohtani.
though. Even like you see like Tyreek Hill, the way he moves, Tyreek Hill's got to have like 40 pounds more mass on him.
Let me explain something to you.
Well, his
Listen,
arms
I
are
have
like the
nothing, I
size of-
have nothing against the kid at all whatsoever. Nothing. And I'm only calling him a kid because he's younger than me. But I have nothing against the kid at all. But when you're comparing, Devontae Adams is that steak that you get from the best restaurant that tastes amazing that you want to order every time. And Garrett Wilson is the steak that you settle for when you don't have the money to get the steak that you want to settle for every time. Am I lying?
No, you're right.
It's 100%.
I mean, the difference is you shake Devontae Adams' hands, and his hands are this big. And like you said, Garrett Wilson is...
It gives you one of
I
these.
think you're getting spoiled. Is what it is.
I don't just listen to me. The Jets have done this twice already. Twice. They pissed me off. They lost in London. They fire Salah. Redeemed themselves. They pissed me off. They lose against the Bills on Monday night. They end up trading for Devontae Adams the next day. Like, the Jets are like almost reacting that if something goes bad, let's pick this right away.
Will one Super Bowl be enough for you for like 10 bad years in a row? Because that's what's coming no matter what.
Yes, absolutely.
So I need to explain
Yo,
something
I know
to you.
the Jets are tanking.
No
after
matter-
So
running.
I need to explain something to you to get this to understand. And Joe's not here today, but Joe has seen multiple Super Bowls with the Giants. Joe has had 27 championships with the New York Yankees. Joe,
He hasn't seen all 27.
I'm saying, his team.
Bro, Rosa Parks' husband played
Shut up!
against the Yankees.
I mean his team. Like, what's wrong with this kid? I mean, his team has won.
I agree.
I had a
I mean, his
dream. That was who was playing
I
against
mean,
the
his
Yankees.
team
dog.
won 27 championships. Listen. I give credit where credit's due. I'm not a hater. Let me explain something to you. They're from a winning organization. They're from a winning environment. For me, myself, EJ, Enasia, people that root for the Jets, the Mets, whatever, we're not used to this. We're not any attention we get is like a surplus for us. So if we will win the Super Bowl, dude, I would be fucking ecstatic. I will go on Sample Road and Coral Springs Drive and hang from a light pole, screaming at the top of my lungs.
All right, so I guess that answers
The Mets have been good though.
Who?
The Mets, they've been good.
Yes, but the problem is we haven't won a championship since '86. I was 5. I was there at Game 6, by the way. It took us 4 hours to get home on the train. Like, no, I kid you not. It was amazing. My fucking father, God rest his soul,
27
he literally
championships.
borrowed every dollar he could to get us at that game. We were there. We were there for Game 6. When Buckner, the ball went through his legs, we were there. Game 7, we were home celebrating, cheering on the couch because we won.
good.
It was beautiful. But let me explain something to you. We haven't won a championship since then.
Yeah.
In my lifetime, I have not seen the Jets win a championship. The AFC playoff games that we got to, the AFC championship games that we got to with Rex Ryan and Mark Sanchez and the
That
boys,
team was lit.
I was
We were Tom Brady
ecstatic.
away from winning a Super
I was
Bowl.
going nuts. But we haven't been there since. So for me, it means so much more to get any level of excitement when it comes from the Jets or when it comes from the Mets. It's like I'm through the roof. I'm going nuts. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going crazy. Like, we have a thing in the house right now, and we're extremely superstitious. EJ will sit in one spot. I'll sit on the other spot.
Mom's not allowed to be
Wendy's
downstairs.
cooking or whatever meat, you are not allowed downstairs. Stay upstairs, because that's when the Mets were winning. Your ass is upstairs. You're watching the game up there. That's
It
it.
started when Pete Alonso hit the 3-run home run to send us to play the Phillies, and my mom was like downstairs the whole game. We got crushed. I was like, I'm going to sleep. My mom was like, I'm going to sleep. Good night. And then he hit the home run. I'm like, Mom, I need you to
Stay
sleep.
upstairs.
I can say that as a big Dolphin fan in the past, like I've always despised the Jets, but now that I don't really care too much about, tying myself so allegiantly to a team.
He just thinks the ACC is straight. You know?
Well, yeah, but that's besides the point. I'm really rooting for Rodgers.
So here's
I'm really hoping the Jets win a Super Bowl.
So Jordan Denton, who's Cameron's brother, shout out to him. He came by today, and he had mentioned that he's a Dolphins fan. He said he told EJ, like, EJ, I have not seen my team done anything in the playoffs in my lifetime.
Yeah, no.
In my lifetime.
I mean, I don't think I have.
We got lucky with the Heat, but other than the Heat, nothing.
I had season tickets.
The Panthers is the
Bob
only
Jones
good Florida team right now. Yeah?
for 1
Yeah.
year.
Yeah, the Panthers are the only really good team. The Marlins were good when the Marlins were playing at Joe Robbie or whatever it was called, Sunlight Stadium, when they had Hanley and Miggy and Dontre Willis and Josh Willingham. And, when they had those players, they were good. But, other than that, that was it. I'm enjoying it, though.
I've got certain reserves about Hanley Ramirez.
Oh, my God. What you think about Hanley Ramirez?
Met him like 500 times. Can't stand him.
Why?
Terrible person.
Why? Because you were autograph hounding?
Not even.
Were you
though.
autograph
I mean,
hounding?
yo,
Be
No.
honest. Be honest. Were you autograph hounding?
some of the times that I've
For those that don't know,
let me just tell you, Hanley Ramirez is a terrible person.
Jake used to sit around and wait for people. He used to get inside information that certain people would be at certain places, and he would show
Per
up
sources.
with something for them to sign: a championship belt, boxing glove,
Let me just tell
a
you.
basketball.
Let me just tell you, because he mentioned having, the parking lot thing down to his signs. Dude, we used to sit in the club level at the Dolphin Stadium. That's where the Marlins used to play, right? And we would, after the MLB games, they'd have to take showers.
Yeah, of course.
Before going to the bus. Take them about 45 minutes to, take the shower. We would go from the clubhouse to the bus, and we would go down the kitchen elevator, which ran parallel to the away team's locker room. We would time it about 45 minutes after the game, and we would go down the elevator when we thought they were about to get out of the shower.
Mhm.
And as they were leaving the locker room, we would run into these people
Yeah, of course.
all the time.
And you would ask for autographs.
All
Yo,
the
this
time.
guy has
Listen, here's the
this
thing.
strap.
He doesn't understand, or he doesn't get it.
All the time.
Major League Baseball players are not interested in signing autographs for adults. They have.
We were kids.
You're not.
We were kids.
Kids, what? How old?
Yo, I
How old?
stopped doing this when I
How
was
old?
like 14.
No.
Yes.
Stop it.
Dude, I swear to God.
Please.
I
stop
swear
it.
to God.
Please. They will sign for kids. They will.
Yo,
They will
the
honestly sign
last
for
time
kids.
I
But if
went-
they think you're going to sell it or you think you're going to reach, they're not signing.
I'll put a timeline on it. The last time I went autograph chasing was 2012.
The Floyd Mayweather thing?
It's 12. Yeah, it's 12 years ago, and I met Skip Bayless, so I was 17 at the time. That was my last time.
Did he look like Dracula? Because he
Who?
still looks
Skip?
like. Yeah.
Yeah, but he's like the nicest person.
Oh, yeah?
Very nice.
I don't know if you know the story about Skip Bayless. This happens with a lot of reporters too. So, a lot of reporters make their names by snitching on massive scandals. So Skip Bayless was the SMU scandal. He was the one that released that, and Dan Levitard was the one that released the Pell Grant scandal. So these guys have developed. I don't want to sit there and say that they developed their whole brand or name or whatever behind it, but that's what got.
Whistleblower.
But that's what got them the path that they were on, was basically just bringing light to something that people were kind of like manipulating or taking advantage of.
Maybe one day I could join them.
You might be able to. Me personally, I have no need. Let me explain something to you. There's stories eventually later on, maybe before I end up having freaking dementia or whatever it may be, that I'll probably release. But I kid you right now. I tell you now, there's so much stuff that I know that I can tell and people can verify and be like, yep, that happened. That's true. Yes, you know. Yes, you were the one. Like, there's you can make a movie out of some of the stuff that I swear to you. I promise you. And it's funny because the person that I speak of, there's two of them. The person that I speak of, the two that I speak of, they're ready. They're like literally like, just let me know. I'll come on. We'll talk about it. I'm just like, nah, not yet.
Do I know the people?
No.
Nah, these are like back when he was a kid.
Yeah, they're OGs.
What was the
like,
shot called again?
Yeah, like I'm talking about, like I've known them for so many years. But here's the thing, it's just, and we're talking about 20-year relationships, friendships that you tell me something and you're like, yo, nobody can know this.
And nobody will know.
And nobody does know it. And it's just like, okay. I mean, there's certain information that got out eventually. That's not under your control. You don't have none of that. But like, we laugh about it because we're like, like, you know what I'm saying? It's like an inside joke. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like an inside joke. You know what I mean? So, a lot of that stuff eventually will come out. But it's cool. It's funny. It's great. Okay. You gotta say something when you start. This is a new thing. I don't know. Like,
You
what
can
we're
hear
doing.
it. You can hear it.
No, of course. But no, I mean, everything is good. The Mets are winning. Hopefully the Jets can get their shit together. Week 6. Pull out the weeks. Week 7. Sorry, week 7. Week 7.
Yeah, 0-6 in fantasy, guys. Doing something.
Oh, dude. We're 2-1 this week. We're still 0-6 in fucking live draft.
Yeah, I gave up. I'm not even checking that
You know what? Here's the thing. And I
Bro,
try to explain.
running back, I picked
Joe
up
tried to
ball.
say it last.
The two San Fran receivers on one starting lineup.
No. But
God
here's the thing. I played them because I had Ayuk and Pittman, right? Ayuk goes doubtful, right?
I saw.
I put Jennings in. Yo, game day, he goes from doubtful to in. I'm like,
saw.
what do you
It's
mean?
just-
So here's the thing. Joe has mentioned it on this show before about how, I have Christian McCaffrey in my league too. Yes, but the league you play in is not as competitive. The players are not as smart as the league we play in. So I can't clone what he has in this league. Like for example, a lot of people don't know this. I saw that Jake dropped Bucky Irving, which is a running back from the Tampa Bay Bucks.
Hey, he's gonna start, by the way.
Let me explain something to you. I picked up Bucky Irving 2 minutes after Jake dropped him, and I still didn't get him because somebody else was smart enough to claim him on the waivers, and they got him.
Your team now?
No, he's not.
Oh, true. I thought someone was starting.
No, dude. No, he's not.
True.
Trust me, because our league is too competitive. Our league knows if a player gets hurt, I'm getting the handcuff. And if that handcuff gets hurt, I'm getting the handcuff to the handcuff.
I'm in a lot of trouble in our league. I don't have a running back. I've got like 4 handcuffs on my bench just praying.
EJ, pull it up. Week 7. Who we got? Thursday night game.
I gotta hope and pray for my fantasy teams. But besides that, you got the Broncos at the Saints. Take the Saints because they could go back on track, you know. Jordan.
Saints.
Is Rattler the quarterback or are they going with Carr? Rattler didn't play that bad. I mean, he threw that late pick, but he didn't play that bad. I'll go with the Saints.
You got a 9:30 a.m. London game. Patriots versus the Jaguars.
Oh, shit, Bo.
I'm gonna take the Jaguars.
Taking the Patriots.
Jaguars.
Jaguars, you better win or you're going to get Doug Peterson fired.
Yeah.
Seahawks at Falcons. I'm gonna take the Falcons.
Seattle.
ATL.
Wave your hands from side to side and say, I believe in Kirk Cousins.
That's bad.
Kirk Cousins, and we believe in you.
Horrible.
Atlanta.
There's no way, dog.
Yeah.
There's no way that just happened. Tennessee at Buffalo. Buffalo by like
Buffalo.
30. Dick, you gotta say something though.
I guess Buffalo.
Bills Mafia.
Bengals at Browns. Take the Bengals.
Browns.
Browns are pathetic. Bengals.
What the fuck is wrong with this guy? Give me the
They're
Bengals,
so
please.
bad, bro.
So Texans at Packers. Ooh. I like the Packers.
I'll take Houston.
Packers are going into a rough stretch. Houston.
Go, Pack, go! You should be ashamed of yourself going against Jordan Love.
I know.
Last time you did MVP season.
You actually had to do an apology
I
on the
did.
show.
Yeah, he's phenomenal.
Dolphins at Colts. I'm gonna go with the Colts. Two is not playing.
Dolphins.
That's pathetic.
Can you live with this guy?
Take one.
You have to have some type of like.
Quarterback.
No, Anthony
I wasn't
Richardson's gonna be
saying
quarterback
his
this
pick
Sunday.
was pathetic. I'm just
Anthony
saying
Richardson is the quarterback this Sunday.
the game's
Then I
pathetic.
like the Dolphins even more.
Oh.
Lions at Vikings. I'm gonna take the Lions to give the Vikings the first
That's
win.
probably like the game of the week, right?
Vikings.
I like Minnesota.
Vikings.
I'm going to sit there and say the Lions because the Jets defense basically gave them the blueprint on how to shut down Minnesota. Their offense did absolutely nothing against us. So I'm going to say that MCDC carbon copies what we did and the Lions take the W.
Eagles at Giants. Oh my god. The Eagles, but not by a lot. Probably by like 2 points.
Taking the Giants.
Maybe by 6.
Eagles.
Eagles!
Raiders at Rams. Rams. Raiders at no.
Rams.
Rams, McVay. I'm going with McVay. That's why.
Panthers at Commanders. Commanders.
Commanders.
Jaden Daniels and them boys. Give me the Washington Redskins.
This is the game of the week. The Chiefs at the Niners, but I'm gonna take the Niners.
I'll take the Niners.
Yeah, me too. They're
In San Fran.
Jeez!
Jets at Steelers on prime time on Sunday. I'll take the Jets, of course.
Jets.
Steelers just won.
Russell Wilson might
Steelers
suck.
just won it all.
I don't believe so. No, wait, let me check.
Did they just beat the Cowboys or was that the week before?
The Steelers beat the Raiders.
Yeah,
Beat the
32-13.
Raiders. Alright, I'm going Jets.
Jets! Jets!
Plus, if the Jets lose, God bless them.
Yeah.
Seriously.
I'm not gonna say that, but Ravens at Bucks. One Monday Night Football game. I'm gonna take the Ravens.
I'll take Baltimore.
Tampa's not easy to play in. I'll go with Tampa.
Man, I ain't going against Lamar Jackson. It's in Tampa?
Mm-hmm.
Lamar's going to have a whole bunch of people from popping over there. I'm going to give me the Ravens.
And then
Give me the Ravens.
The other Monday Night Football game is the Chargers at the Cardinals. I'm gonna take the Cardinals.
No travel.
Chargers at the Cardinals.
Well, the key question is if Harrison is out of
Chargers.
concussion protocol.
Taking the Chargers.
Cards.
Cardinals. I agree with that too.
And that's about it.
Yeah. No, I mean, listen, MCDC is doing an amazing job. That injury to Aiden Hutchinson was disgusting.
I still haven't watched it because
it was so ugly.
anytime there's like blood with something, I turn away.
No, it's not blood. His whole.
So here's the thing.
I feel like I'd be able to watch that more than like the blood.
Yo, Jay, just
think of my leg
and just
turn
crack
sideways.
Yeah, just think about it like making an L.
Right here.
That's tough.
So here's the thing. Wendy enjoys some of that stuff because it becomes medical, right? So meaning like obviously she's in the medical field. So once they announce what he got hurt with, Wendy then turns into a nurse and sits there and says, okay, well, I know what that is. So basically what happens is it's almost like a construction site. You see like pins and needles and saws and chain and this and that, like, you know, because they have to pretty much like put everything back together.
For sure.
And then he has to have a second surgery to remove some of the things that they had to keep in place for him the first time. Because EJ's like, you know, he stayed back in Dallas and had emergency surgery. He's like, yeah, EJ, he has to have immediate surgery to make sure that everything is good. Otherwise,
when I broke my hands in college, when
the bookie broke it?
Yeah. When I went to Tallahassee Memorial, the guy's like, yo, you need emergency surgery. I'm like, can my mom come in? We'll schedule it this week. He's like, no, you need emergency surgery.
It's an inside joke. YouTube, don't flag us. He didn't get his hands broken by a bookie. It was during flag football, okay? Like,
it got twisted.
Yeah, because the algorithm, the freaking AI that they have will literally, shocking content, that did not happen.
Never forget though. Yo, I had 10 pins sticking out of my fingers.
Yeah.
To the point where when they pulled them
out. How many weeks was it out?
How many?
Like for your hands?
It was like 4 months.
4 months?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they pulled the pins out with the tweezers.
Yeah.
No numbing.
No.
Just pull it out.
So eventually you're going to have arthritis of the hands for sure.
Yeah, look at my freaking fist.
Oh, yeah, you can't even throw a punch, huh?
Nah. I mean, this one's okay.
Yeah?
This one, can't bend it.
The Yankee game starts tonight at 8, right, EJ?
Oh, yeah.
And who's on the mound for the Yankees?
Cole, and I'm taking...
Cole
versus who?
Some bum. I don't know.
No, he's not a bum.
BB. BB's good.
Is Bieber still pitching?
Yeah, I don't know. I thought that's who I thought it was.
Justin?
Tanner Beebe.
No, not Justin. Shane.
That's what I thought it was, but no, it's BB. I don't know what happened to Bieber.
Oh, I know what happened to Bieber.
What happened to Beebe?
This guy. This guy.
That's so stupid.
So here's the thing, right? Like, and it's funny you mention all that type of stuff, like, because people try to make the story without the story even being told. There's so much stuff on the internet nowadays that you can't even necessarily tell what's real, what's not, what's fake, what's AI, I mean, Joe's told it a couple times where his dad's gotten got by AI thinking that it's real. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't even necessarily know. Sometimes Wendy will send me something, or Lalo will send me something, and I'll be like, yo, it's AI. Like, that's not legit. Are you sure? Yes, it's artificial intelligence. It's getting so crazy. And I mean, Elon's a damn alien because the things that he's doing. Enasia stood next to one of those freaking AI robots, like, you know, his Tesla robots that he has. Like, it's nuts, dude. Like he's literally turning the world into Terminator.
The problem
Skynet's here.
Yeah, Skynet is here.
The problem is when you try to automate everything and you still need the manual labor, it becomes a major issue.
But I don't see what's the big deal, right? Because, like...
Look what just happened with the ports.
No, of course.
They captured a 70% raise.
63%
63% raise.
In 2 days.
Good for them.
In 2 days after striking.
And they're going to go on strike again, and they're going to get another raise because they can.
But the problem is here's the issue I have, right? You don't necessarily have to go on strike if you treat people with decency.
For sure.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
But that's not happening.
Like, if you treat people with decency and you make them feel important and you sit there and you value them, no one will ever feel abused. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, for example, right now at the present moment, there's not a near soul that gets paid to do this show. Never. Not once. But if we got money, if somebody cut us a large check and we're sponsored, you mean to tell me I wouldn't break bread with all of you? Of course I would. Because you have to do that. You have to do that. Like, you know what I'm saying?
You're not getting anything, dude.
Yeah, I mean, he would be the owner of the show.
Yeah, y'all better than me.
Like, that's not the point. The point is like, you have to take care of people. Because when you take care of people and you make them feel that they're a part of something, they will work it like it's theirs. When you don't, that's when they feel like the way they feel. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this kid right here, he is one disgruntled employee. If I had him as an employee, he wouldn't be disgruntled because I would make sure, like, yo, Jake, you have to be good so I can get the best out of you. You know what I'm saying?
And my performance is good. I do it with
his execution.
That's what I'm saying.
His execution level is 100.
So if you really think about it, just think about it. If you really think about it, you do it. Your execution is good. But if it was like, if you were happy, how would it be? It would be probably even better.
It would be great.
See, that's my point. You know what I'm saying?
It's gotta be at all-time high.
No. So sometimes, like, even, what's the new kid's name that was here today? Kavari. Shout out to him. Appreciate him. He was helping out a little bit. But it's the first time meeting him, and he sees how hard I am on EJ, and he's like, man, he's like, I could tell. Like, he already knew, like, the vibe. Like, you know what I'm saying? He already knows. It's because I want to see these kids do good, so you have to develop the standard from the beginning. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't accept anything else. Like, if I'm not here and EJ has to do this whole show, EJ needs to walk through and say, oh, well, the table needs to be centered, the garbage needs to be moved, the lights need to be brighter. Like, he needs to know everything already that I've already instilled in them to get it right. Period. Yes or no, Jeremy? Yeah. No, that's just the facts. It's just the fact. Like, today, he was making a big deal because I wanted to try to shoot in 4K today. We have another camera.
Yeah, but it just doesn't look right. It looks too...
I still want to see it for myself.
But I've seen it already with Crate, and you believe everything Crate says.
Him, no, I do gotta trust him.
You gotta trust Crate.
What I'm saying is, I want to see it in 4K because there has been episodes that we've shot in, not with our camera, with somebody else's camera, 4K.
That's great.
It's a huge difference. Yes, the file is bigger. Yes, it does take longer to download, whatever it may be.
No. Alright.
Enasia has 3 more games left in the regular season. If they are in the top 12, which they are currently 12th out of 16 in the Big 12, they will make the Big 12 tournament. Do I think they will make the NCAA tournament? No. I don't think they'll make the NCAA tournament.
They win the conference?
If they win
the conference tournament, yes, they will win. But they have to get on a really good run. They have to get their shit together. Right now, they're on a bad skid. And it's not belittling anybody. It's just telling the truth. They're not playing well right now.
Who's the best team in the conference?
Who could be better on the
TCU.
team? What position? Give me a position.
All of them. Everyone. It starts from top to bottom. Like, it comes with the defense. The person that's responsible for all of it or is the staff. It starts with the staff and it goes all the way down to the players.
Would you say on field it's the back half or the front half?
The back half.
No, because it's not even necessarily fair.
The back is the front.
Here's the thing.
Can't have a good back end.
The first part of your defense is your striker, your offense. So basically, if you apply pressure and you keep them on their heels the whole time, they don't have the energy to go forward. So
the striker's the size of me and Jeremy Cobain.
In all actuality, if you do your job and you do what you're supposed to do, then it alleviates a lot of pressure on the defense, and you handle your business. If you score goals, if you put the ball in the back of the net early, if you get a lead, you keep them on their toes. It's a totally different game. So it goes from the top to the bottom. Everybody needs to be revamped.
I got a solution. Just have this guy coach it. Like,
no, I have a better solution.
I can't pass back.
Transfer.
You can't pass it back.
Oh my god.
There's no reason. I mean, to be quite honest with you, when we were looking at schools,
the truth is though, is like the good coaches speak like him.
When we were being recruited, when Enasia was being recruited to all the schools, we let all the schools know that transferring out of the school was not an option at all, because we wanted to be somewhere for the duration of her time being there, meaning like the 4 years, or if she left and became pro, that was it. Those are the only options, nothing else. Because when people in my family make a commitment, like when I made a commitment to my wife or when I make a commitment to my kids, it's forever. So if I ask our children to commit to something, you commit to something with your full, unless some ridiculous circumstances, you commit with something with your full-fledged heart and body and soul and give all to it. That's it.
Even when the programs,
you don't have control of that.
You
don't have control of that. You only have control. You only have control of what you can do. So if the coach leaves, which is possible, not likely but possible, it doesn't matter because you're so good. It doesn't matter what coach comes in.
I think you could be loyal with also keeping your best interest in mind at the end of the day.
But when you're good enough, your best interest is always in mind.
True.
Because here's the thing: when you're one of the best players in the country, you can play on any team. That's just fact.
This is a 50-yard field goal, man.
I still don't understand how
go back to that.
We will revisit it. But here's the thing: thing, and my wife said
Eno
the
will
same
be back.
thing too.
They won't make the Big 12. They will not make the Big 12. Eno will be home soon.
EJ is asinine, and I'll explain why he's
Eno will
asinine.
be home soon.
These kids on college game day are making 33-yard field goals for $100,000, right? You mean to tell me Enasia can't kick 17 more yards longer and she plays soccer?
Here's the thing. This is what I said. This is what I said. The difference between kicking a soccer ball and a football, there's pro football guys that can't make a football.
These kids on college game day are kicking 30 yards.
Yo, who cares about college game day?
I think she could do 50 easily.
Look at the NFL players.
Could you kick a soccer
College
ball
players
50 yards?
for warm up, they're kicking 50 and 60-yard field goals for fun. When there's another team coming at you, that's different.
Why don't we test this when she comes home?
That's what I'm saying.
Because he's gonna make something.
He's
up.
giving excuses.
I'm not giving
You literally
excuses.
go to the field, you put a cone down here, a cone down
That's
here.
what I'm saying.
You stand in between.
That's
you
what I'm
measure
saying.
50
Dude,
yards.
she's gonna make the kick. It's embarrassing.
Excuses.
Here's the thing.
Excuses.
Proving him wrong makes no sense.
Yo, by the way,
But he would show up.
if Ine,
No, he won't. He'll still find something to complain about.
Dad, you're making excuses for not doing it.
I'm not
Stop
ma-
making excuses, and when Ine comes back, get a holder, get a football, and go to
Wait,
Park
you don't
Trail.
have to get a football. I bought you a football.
Dude, you're being unrealistic. I just explained it to you.
You gotta give a Thomas
You have kids
Morrison
that have
type
no
hold.
tech. Listen to me. You have kids that have no technique, no skill whatsoever in kicking a field goal. They go
Ine.
on game day and they kick.
Ine has never kicked a field goal before.
But she's kicked a soccer ball.
Kicking a soccer ball, kicking a football is not the
Yeah,
same
that's true.
thing.
That's true. But she knows the motion.
Dad,
more similar
you
than
know
that.
how long it took Brandon Aubrey to convert from kicking a soccer ball to a football? It took him almost 6 months. The Ian's gonna get on the first time? Are you crazy?
See, now he's changing what I said. First off, I didn't say she had to do it in one try.
Yo, I'll give you
I
five
said
tries
Enasia
max.
can make a
Just do it.
50-yard field goal, right? This is how he works. This is how he does.
Yo, if you don't make it on
she
the
needed
first try.
4, or she needed 5.
Wait, here's the thing. Your life's on the line. You gotta make a 3-point shot.
Honestly,
Oh, I missed the first one. Let me get
if
another
she-
one. Let me get another
If she
one. I'm
doesn't
like,
do
what?
5, that would be pretty good.
Listen,
Yeah.
he is delusional.
Yeah, that's like a 3-point
I have
shooter.
people from Arizona that saw our show and commented on it and said, "I will put money on it that he."
Give me your money. Like, come on, bro. Come on. Give me your money. Give me the money. Dinero
will get a
más.
few chances,
Yeah,
but she will
get
make the 50-yard
100%.
field goal. And then when she makes it, and
Bro,
all
if
of us
she
are
makes
sitting there
it-
watching her make it, he will say some ridiculous, outlandish shit that has absolutely nothing to do with it.
She had the window
Bro.
over back and it just
Bro,
pushed it
if
just
she does
around.
it, if she does it in like 10 tries, it has
We
to
were
like
on FaceTime the other day.
annihilate.
We were on FaceTime the other day, and her response was, "Right now, no, I can't make it right now." But she goes, "Yeah, I'll make it." Like,
No,
you know,
bro, she even she. Oh my
She
god,
said no.
this is the
Yeah.
slowest nigga
She did say no originally.
What did she say?
Bro, you literally just said that Ine herself said she can't make it.
No, she meant like right at this moment. Like I can't do that right
Right
now.
at this
like, you know what I'm
moment.
saying?
Like,
I'm-
dog.
Like right now, after she went out to dinner.
Like meaning like I would need chances, like tries, like you know what I'm saying. Like she's
If
basically
Ine
like,
goes over
like,
10 attempts,
if
it's
you
gotta
give
be
me
over,
if you
bro.
give me 1 of 1, she's like I probably am not gonna make it. Like you know what I'm saying. Like he's being unrealistic.
I used to kick field goals when I played football. I give Ine 2 tries. She makes it. First try to get the distance or whatever. Second try.
First try is going west, dog. Like first try is going to the Hudson River.
I don't
dog.
understand.
We're not even near
I
New
don't
York.
get it. I don't get
We're
it.
not even near
Here's
New
the
York.
thing.
Bro, she kicks soccer balls.
So the other day,
Kicking soccer ball, kicking a football.
The other day I'm on the
same
couch.
thing.
The other day I'm on the couch. He's on the couch. The Met game's about to start in a little bit. We're watching Enasia's game before the Met game starts. So we have a superstitious thing like, Wendy, get from over there, go over there. That was last time she scored, so you got to go sit over there. We're like that, right? So Ine, second half comes. They're getting throttled, but Ine comes in. She gets the ball, whatever, makes a move, shoots, hits the crossbar. This kid's mouth is
Yeah, but here's the thing, you ready?
Right?
She kicked the soccer ball from like 35 yards out and hit the crossbar, right? It looks like Ine put her whole body into that, first of all. 35 yards, hit the crossbar. That's not 50 yards. Let's do the math.
I mean, it's definitely easier to kick a soccer
Yes.
ball. It's a round ball, and it probably goes further. But she probably.
Yo, if Ine literally, you know how hard it is to kick football? If Ine hits the wrong side a little bit, that's going
Are you
east.
saying
Hits a
she
but-
won't hit between
what?
the uprights, or will she make the distance?
She will
No,
make a
she's gonna get the
50-yard
distance.
field
I don't
goal.
think she's getting the upright.
She will.
No.
She'll make a 50-yard field goal.
Dog, she's gonna
tries.
kick it and it's gonna hit our house,
This
bro.
kid is
What?
ridiculous, yo. He said,
Bro, it might crack my window.
You know
in
what?
my
No, I'm gonna
room.
tell you a
Oh,
funny
wait,
story.
wait,
This is an inside joke.
Oh,
Friend of mine.
wait.
When Ine makes the 50-yard field goal, I'm just gonna put up one finger in the air like Roman Reigns.
You're not like me. No. Put it down. Put it down.
And I'm gonna run around just like this with one finger up in the air. Because
that
this
is ultimate glaze.
I don't understand.
With this
I don't
guy.
understand.
I'm gonna walk
how
around
he
with
doesn't
one
get
finger in
it.
the air. What?
No, it's an inside joke for when you thought
Yes,
you hit a home
but you
run.
don't have to.
This kid thought he hit a home run, put one finger in there, thought he got it, and it was a single.
Yeah, but you don't have to run around one circle and be like, Ine, no.
Dude, it's just to make fun of you because you're just not realistic about the subject.
I'm not the one that'd be like, oh, Ine can do anything. Ine, oh my God, she can hit that.
I mean, that's what he's supposed to do, no?
No,
well, I'm
I know.
realistic,
no,
dog.
he's not telling the truth. Because I'm the first to tell Enasia that certain things aren't good enough. It has to be better. This, that, and third. Blah, 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 blah. He's just talking out his ass for the show. That's pure bullshit. That's not even close to being the truth.
Yo, this is the same guy that goes like, oh, Ine could play any sport if she wanted to. Ine could not play any sport if she wanted to, dog.
What are you talking about? What sport couldn't she play?
Basketball.
Yes, she could. She beat you. she
when I was 6, dog.
I have videos.
When I was like what,
you.
6?
She beat you.
When I was like 6?
That was the last time you played.
All right, play me again. She's not.
Last time you played.
Yo, like this is what I'm talking about. He thinks Ine could do. I'm realistic. Ine could play soccer, tennis, pickleball, stuff like that.
She is
basketball.
The family.
Basketball. Oh, don't say that. He's gonna say it himself. Don't say that.
I am the athlete of the family.
You have a D1 college athlete as your daughter, and you're the athlete of the family.
I know. I created her. She came from me. Of course, she's gonna be a Division I athlete.
Dad, Ine would fry you in a race. Ine would fry you in basketball, football, soccer, tennis.
If you would have stayed on that path, you would have been one
Pool,
too.
like dog, 8 ball, anything.
He'd be in Alabama right now.
We never wanted him to play football. Everybody wanted us to have EJ play football. We never wanted EJ to play football. That's the truth. We never wanted him to play football.
I would have had like.
We didn't want to deal with the concussion.
I would have 9 offers.
EJ's a wimp when it comes to pain. Like he's
yo
really
until I crack you with it.
When as an offensive lineman, you don't get no pain. You
Nah.
No,
I'm headhunting.
EJ, let me
I'm straight headhunting.
When EJ was younger, anything that EJ got hurt with, he was worse than Neymar when it came to exaggerating the pain. You think you killed him? Like he's just such a BSer when it came to all of it. And if my wife was here and Enasia was here, they would tell you the same thing. They would be like, "Yep, that's exactly how he was." Like if you just cracked him, like just give him one of these, you hit me.
Yo, he used to like hit me for fun, and then one time. Yo, bro, what am I getting hit
You have
for?
a noggin for a target. Like you can't miss
so
that
go
thing.
smack Ine or something, dog. Don't hit me. Ine has a bigger
Crazy,
forehead
you know
than
what I'm
me,
saying?
dog.
Like, he exaggerates pain and we just do it.
Until I crack somebody, he's like.
It wasn't until he got to that size, like the massive size that he is right now for a 16-year-old, that we were like, okay, now you can go, do what you got to do, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because he could like take care of himself. You know what I mean?
Guy,
but before, no chance.
I mean, I was like 5'5" in like 9th grade. It was crazy.
Watching him run, he ran like a penguin. Like, he ran like.
Dog, you can't even run 5 steps. I don't want to hear you.
I'm the fastest person in the family. That's
oh my God, I'm ending this show. I can't do this shit anymore.
Keep it in. I've beaten Enasia in a race.
Dad, if we're going on an Olympic track, you're not beating Ena's down and you're 5 steps in.
Why do you make these stipulations? You think I'm going to agree on an Olympic track?
I will say, I'll never forget. Back when my parents were together, my dad always told me that he was faster than me. I was like, 13, 14 years old. Yo, we raced outside in Parkland, like about a mile and a half. This guy beat me by like a solid half mile.
Yo, Dad, I would beat you in a race. Ine would beat you in a race. Mom's questionable to beat you in a race. I'm like, you're so loud. Your knees are going to lock up in 20 seconds.
So here's the thing. So I told Enasia we would go on my go. So we lined up, right? And we raced to a certain point. But we lined up, and I said I had to say go. So when we took off, I just put one step forward, and Enasia took off. So I said, no, I didn't say go. And she came back. By the time she came back, I said, go! Yeah. And I took off, and she almost caught up. But I won. But when I won, I never raced her again.
So you had to cheat.
I didn't cheat. No,
yes, you did.
I didn't cheat. I didn't cheat because I said we had.
Ine wasn't on the.
I said we had to go on my go.
Ine wasn't even on the line. Ine wasn't on the line, and you ran.
That's not my problem.
So you want to know it never again?
Never again. Smart.
Show this.
That's
guy,
why I can say that I'm the fastest person in the family.
Are you
And
the
I
most
will
athletic? Are you the most
retire.
athletic?
I will retire and die with that title.
He didn't say that. He just said.
I'm asking, are you the most athletic in the family?
Not currently, no, not right now, of course not. But
Did
yes,
he say that like 10 minutes
At a
ago?
point.
You had a point, yeah, of course.
Bro, he thinks he can beat us in everything. Basketball, football, baseball. No.
He definitely could beat you at basketball.
No, he cannot.
You've witnessed it.
Yeah,
we cannot.
yeah, that one's a wrap.
We cannot, bro.
This kid hasn't accomplished anything but wants to take credit for everything.
Definitely not
Play me in
basketball.
basketball.
For what?
Definitely
Play me in
not
basketball.
For what?
Because I say he can beat you, you're like, no, he can't play me in
I mean,
basketball.
one-on-one's different. You're triple the size.
Bro, exactly. So why are you talking? I can beat you in basketball.
In shooting, though, no.
Yes, you so.
I did see it. Trust me.
Exactly.
It's bad.
It's bad.
What? Yo, I made 5 out of 10, like I said I would.
5 out of 10.
No, he did not.
What?
You lucky Craig's
On the
not
third,
here.
on the.
You lucky Craig's not here.
5 out
You
of
did
10.
not make
No,
5
I'm
out of
talking.
10.
We're not talking about. We're talking about at what's it called, Terramar Park with 3 of us. Don't forget that day.
No, you didn't. What are you
Whoa,
talking about?
whoa.
You did well that one day, but I don't
Oh
think
my
5
God,
out
that
of
one
10.
day. Steph Curry goes 10 for 10 one day, goes 9 for 10 the other day.
That's
He did perfect
wild.
the day before.
This guy
This kid's
Steph Curry,
ridiculous.
bro.
He's trying to
That's
compare
crazy.
himself.
Oh
Well,
my
guys,
God.
make sure you click like,
Y'all got
subscribe
two-
on all
I got an
podcast
eight right there in the
platforms,
black.
on Rumble and on YouTube. The show is sponsored by Katie Power Greens, our Urban Farm Microgreen company that I own with my kids. The episode is powered by Ignite Social. Ashley Oliver does an amazing job with all of our social media. And get all of your EC Respect merch at EnasiaColón.com. ENASIACOLON.com. We'll check you out next episode.